So my goal is to land on every single body of the Kerbal Space Program universe. Go for touchdown, Eris. Go for it. Yeah! The next thing we're gonna do is probably we're gonna go to Minmus. Bam! And this jumps. So I'm thinking doing like a huge science mission. Hi everybody, here's a question from Team Warcast. We are playing the Kerbal Space Programs and we are playing Ironman Grand Tour. There's no reloading, every Kerbal counts. We lost a lot of Kerbals last time around. I also have to apologize in the last few episodes because of the chat was so horrible to me. They didn't actually tell me that the music was off, so you didn't hear any music from the game. I mean, it was just a lot of explosions and Kerbals crying and shouting, so you know, not a big deal. Anyways, we are here in space. Let me check out. Is there any? There is a science data from the surface of Minmus, which we're gonna do. I'm just checking if there is anything that we need to do right now. But no, there's not nothing that we don't have any pressing contract, so we can focus on the thing that we're trying to do today, which is to explore Minmus. So we just landed this guy here on Minmus, and actually, ooh, I have a new mod, by the way. I'm getting like here some additional info about the Kerbals on the portrait. So I know this is a scientist. So you guys know this is a scientist now because it has like those little gizmos on there. That's really great. I love this. Cool. So I rechristened our little spacecraft here into the Minmus Explorer because we are going to explore Minmus. We have lots of Delta V. We have around, Jesus Christ, we have 2,700 Delta V stats, a lot of Delta Vs. So what we're trying to do now is we're going to try to hop over. And I have a target. I mean, you can do Alt F12 and then make the biomes visible in map. I guess it's cheating, but I'm going to do it anyway. So as you can see, there's a little thing here. That's like an island in the middle of the sea. This island. We want to get to this island because this sea around this island, this is a completely different biome. And then in the middle, there's even more biomes going on. So this is, I think, a really great scientific destination. So let us try to get there. Now, this might be tricky because, I mean, if he crashes, things will be bad. So let's hope we don't crash. Let me put it this way. All right, let us gain some height first. All right, I'm feeling this. Now we have to go in this direction, I think. Let me look. Yes, I think we have to go in this direction. All right. Oops. Oh yeah. Let me just use the nav ball. That is so much easier. All right, let's go. I wish there was a mod that would display my current trajectory like in like a 3D thing in space. Because right now I'm kind of seeing that I'm going like somewhere in this vague direction. I have my velocity vector up here, but it's just a point, and this point changes as my trajectory changes, right? So I wish there was kind of a way to deal with this. All right, but we're doing this hop here. How are we doing? Oh man, this hop will be, we have to go a bit in this direction here, I think. And for these little hops, we're barely using any Delta Vs, man. Can even go way higher, faster, I mean. Beep, 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 beep. Bada, bada, bada. Still on the lesser flats, but now we're entering the slopes. These are the slopes. I mean, you could land somewhere here, but I'm thinking that there's a slope near this one spot that we're trying to go for. So let's just continue this parabolic flight here. Oh, time accelerate or not time accelerate? Let me switch to my keyboard layout. All right, let's. Oops, I cannot actually time accelerate. What? Seriously? Wow. This might take some time, guys. Meanwhile, enjoy the scenery. Oh, like there is our first Minmus landing. Oh, remember the times. Remember the time, guys, where we did this Minmus landing. That was the best. Cool. Cool. So what about our trajectory? I think our trajectory... First of all, we are starting to flat out on our arc, so let us go a bit higher. And then... I think we need to go like in this direction a little bit. Yeah. I think we need to go a little bit like this. So our oh yes. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about, Lebowski. Oops, let me so we don't flip out here. Yeah, we were gonna go like in an arc over this, and then we're gonna slow down when we get there. All right, that's cool. I like this. Look, there's a really nice plateau here. That would be also a really great landing spot. This game sometimes is so majestic. I think we see another screenshot opportunity. This is my current screenshot button. Beautiful, so beautiful. Cool. All right, so this is already our target here. We already see our target. This is so great. So let me already brace for the inevitable braking that will occur soon in our flight here. We're going to again try to slow down our... Give me a surface. Give me surface. I don't know. I don't need any stinking orbital velocities. Oh, wait a minute. This is not the kind of braking that we're going to do, actually. The kind of braking we're going to do is going to be the opposite kind of braking, not the accelerate and go even faster kind of braking. This is not Need for Speed, although it would be great if it was. I mean, Fast and Furious. Need for Speed. Anyway, yeah, it's certainly not fast and not furious. But really nice little orbital hop. I'm enjoying this. A suborbital hop, I mean. Orbital hop. Cool. So what is our trajectory looking like? All right. We are entering now the biome of highlands. This is flats now. We are now in the flats biome. I should make a checklist. I will make a checklist. Weirdly enough, we don't get any experiments. So I guess in flight, yeah, you have to land somewhere. You don't like in flight. There's no in-flight stuff that you can do here. We can actually even out horizon-wise, so it's easier a little bit. I'm still waiting to be a bit. I mean, we can land like behind the island. There's like no rush. Like landing on the island would be actually pretty sweet. I'm thinking about this. Now I'm thinking about this, Lebowski. Yeah. Please don't kill Ruby. Oh, Ruby is on it in a chat. Yeah, Ruby is doing really good. Ruby is a pretty cool Kerbal. He's the first Kerbal to land on Minmus. All right, so I'm thinking shortly we will do some deceleration. Are you guys ready for a deceleration? Deceleration commencing. I think we're gonna overshoot this little island. Yeah, let us throttle up this thing because it's still throttle limited. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bros. All right. Bam. Actually, let us go a little bit in this direction. Because I want to land like more in the middle of this island, not like on the edge. Whoa, turn off. Cool. So now we have a bit of a lateral drift here going on. It's like Tokyo Drift, bros. The green and red lines. So the chat is asking what were the green and red lines. This is a mod that basically just displays the nav ball on into space, so I can see my prograde vector up there in space, which makes it just a little bit easier than not having this kind of stuff. Because otherwise sometimes it's difficult to understand what the nav ball means in relation to real world space. It's really great if you're flying planes, but I think in this kind of situation it's also nice. I can see exactly, you know, in which direction my thing is flying. All right, so I'm getting lower. So I'm gonna actually start using my thrust here to slow down my descent, and at the same time, because I'm thrusting in a retrograde fashion, I will be also arresting my lateral drift. And you can see this is like a way bigger precision that I have on a nav ball, so I can be really careful and about how I do things here. All right, so this looks good. Now I guess I need to go like this. Yes, and like this. Okay. And now I don't even know. I think like this. Perfect. So now we're going to be going almost straight down. Almost straight down. So this is my lander currently. People want to see more of the lander. You will see some more of it when I get out and do all the selfies. But now we have to concentrate on the landing. Landing. All right. Ooh, we're getting in hot. 20 meters per second is a bit high. Let us do a braking burn. I mean, I throttled my engine here a little bit, so it's not as strong anymore. So I'm kind of have to. I cannot accelerate on a dime, as so to speak. I don't want to warp. Why warp? Nobody wants to warp. What's going on? All right, I see the ground coming closer. Let's turn off this. Cool. Oh. All right, now we have to be careful. Ever so slowly. Oh, no more. Less thrust. We're gonna go faster to the ground. No, slower. Yes. Oh, this is a perfect landing. Bam! Look at this. Perfect. We are in a biome flats, just flats, and there's lots of. Wow! Look at the amazing amount of science we can get from this. So. Collected and recorded atmospheric pressure data from the surroundings. Well, that's lame. Crew report. You look up at Kerbin and it looks smaller than ever. You think you can just about make out the moon too. What do the material studies say? As you open the doors and a sample dashes past to taste the surface. Wow, what kind of samples are they taking? The goo is erupting into a dance. Nice. The thermometer suddenly reads nan. One of the wires must have become loose again. And then we're gonna do an EVA here. Can I do an EVA like from Minmus Pass? As far as you can tell, in the low gravity, the ground is firm underfoot and not as slippery as you had expected. There's a running joke of Minmus being made out of ice, like ice cream. Wait a minute. Take the data. Store the data. Can I do another experiment? These ice lakes are so flat and smooth, you suspect they would make an excellent drag strip. Okay. Store experiments. Okay, so there's already one, I guess. Weird, because anyway, let's EVA. It's the science thing that sometimes it's a bit wrong here. We're going to take the data from the thermometer, we're going to take the data from the barometer, and we're going to set our foot on this place here. Bam, perfect landing. A small stumbling for man. We're going to collect the data from the goo container. Yes, remove it. Restore it. Oh, and of course we have to take the data from the... So are we still on Minmus flats? Yes, we are. There's some Monster Hunter question. I don't know what the Cthulhu's Ghost Pepper challenge is, but you have to ask Cthulhu. I'm trying to find out because there's supposed to be... Okay, yeah, never mind. There's supposedly a second biome here, but I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm not seeing it. Let me check my biome map real quick. Where are we? Oh. Oh, in the center it's flat, but there's still a slope section here, apparently. I guess I landed like perfectly in the center. We have to go a little bit sideways, I think, to witness the other biomes. Yes, yes, yes. I know we're in Minmus flats. Oh man. It's not just space just above. What are you doing? Oh, never mind. All right, so just go higher. This is our first stop here. Let's go somewhere else. Whoops. All right. And board. Dump it anyway. Never mind. All right. So I guess I landed. Let me look real quick at the biome situation right now. Biomes visible in the map. So where are we? I guess, see, we are like in this, perfectly in the center. So if we go, I guess if we go there to the west, we should encounter a different biome. And really, this feature should be like part of the real game. Maybe like you have to scan the surface or something too. I'm pretty sure there are mods like this. Alright, so let us see. We are going to have to go up and to the west, so here, in this direction. Are you guys ready? Let's activate the engines. The important engines. Yeah, Lebowski. Oops, this direction. And then turn off. Man, some amazing flying that's going on here. Ooh, ooh, Slopey. Good thing I built this lander so well. Let me get out real quick. Oh no! Oh god! Oh, acrobatic stunts going on here. All right, never mind. Let us take this guy and reset this material science bay and do an EVA report. The mesmerizing aquamarine flats almost make you forget to keep one hand on the ship's handle at all times. What? I already have it? How come I already have it? All right. Collected and recorded atmospheric pressure data from the surroundings. Okay, that's boring. Low gravity and interesting terrain visible from the window invite you to come outside. We already were outside. It's amazing. Bacterial samples appear to gorge themselves on what looks like microscopic mint scones. The goo wants to bite. You secretly wish the temperature were hot enough to cause you to sweat. You packed extra ice cream for the occasion. Alright, then let's do an EVA report now. Oh man, what? Look at this crazy breakdancing moves. So are we EVA reporting? I think we already had this. I think this is just above the flats. I think we already had just above the flats. So let us get an EVA report from the surface, actually. This is so amazing scenery here. Look at this. EVA report from Minmus Midlands. You spend several minutes contemplating how to taste the ground without removing your spacesuit's helmet before giving up. Cool. Yeah, so let us now re-enter. Let go. Alright. Alright, I reset this material bay. Oh, we have to collect the data actually from this guy. We have to collect data from everything actually. Keep the data, I guess. Collect the data. Yes. And then restore. Cool. And let's get this data. Collect the data, remove the data, restore. Oh man, he stumbled and fell. And can't get up. Man, look at how amazing this Kerbal is doing. So far, everything is going peachy. I have to do like a checklist now, because next move we're gonna try to get the slope biome here, right next to us here. Yeah, like so. Oh, yeah. And take this data and take this data. Perfect. Board. Cool. So we now have all the data collected here. And now we knew that somewhere around here there was a biome, different biome. So I'm going to try to get to this biome. Now this will be a different attempt here. We're going to hover ever so slightly on our thrust and see if we can, like ever so gently, solve this problem here. So I guess I'm going like this. I'm going slower now, slower. I just want to hover over on my thing because I want to be really careful about how I do this. Just turn this off now for now. Yes. What? Why are we going in this direction? Oh, I guess I have to go in this direction then. Sorry about that, guys. Wrong direction. Cool. This is the right direction to go. Yes, slower please. Already bracing for deceleration. Is the slope somewhere here around here, please, guys? Man, there's slopes here. I know that there's slopes here. Don't mess with me, game. There's slopes. All right, braking. All right, we have a bit of a lateral drift. It's actually a very slow lateral drift. So let's try this. Still slopes. TV slopes. All right, coming in. Sweet, perfect landing. Again, I'm amazed about how well this everything goes. Oh man, I didn't read the temperature scan. The goo looks hungry, very hungry. Review data. You secretly wish the temperature. Okay, never mind. We're going to keep this data anyway. Material study. Bacterial samples appear to gorge themselves on what look. Okay, we got this. Atmospheric scan is boring. What about crew report? Oh, we didn't take the crew report last time around. Oops. What? This guy's always doing those stunts when he gets out. Take data. Store data. All right, let's board this anyway. Crew report. Don't fall over, don't fall over, don't fall over. That's good. And then we're gonna do an EVA report. Woo! Wah! Breakdancing! EVA report. Report from Minmus slopes. You wonder how far you could slide down this hill. Well, to be perfectly honest, it's not a very steep hill, so you know. So you know. All right, so let us take all the data here, collect data, remove data, restore. Collect data, remove data, restore. Ah! What was that? Oh, this didn't seem healthy. Stuff like this can totally make me crash the game. Mesmerizing aquamarine flats almost. Okay, I'm gonna keep this data anyway. All right, never mind. Dump everything that we don't need anymore. All right. So you know what? I'm gonna make a small checklist of all the things that we already did. So I'm thinking we're gonna go up north to get to the poles, and that will that way we're gonna get inevitably over maybe some other biomes, and we can try to land there, or we go directly to the poles, and then we can get to this brown flag here, which I think is like Great Flats or something, and then we can explore those two locations here. So let us just go north. Very simple destination. News continues. What is the old Delta V saying? Still at 2000 Delta Vs. That's good. Taking off and going north. We just gonna go north. Very much north, so. Is this north? Am I going north? This looks like north to me. Let me see real quick. I don't see the... It doesn't show me a trajectory. But this is north, right? I could have sworn this was not north. But yeah, okay. All right, got this. I'm looking. There is a one monolith somewhere here. Oh, we're at lowlands. Let's try to go for the lowlands here. I think we can risk a landing here. It's like in the middle of nowhere, but. Braking hard a little bit here just to get my speed down. Alright, that's it, should be enough. Oh, cool. So now we're going down relatively vertically. Still at lowlands, that's good. It's a bit of a slopey area, but at this gravity it shouldn't matter that much. Alright. Oh, surface vector is a bit different from the not surface vector, I guess. Doing some braking and straightening our drift. Ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Yes. Let me see how things look. Oh, perfect, perfect. Alright, sweet. Now we just need to land this thing. Ground coming up. I'm coming up, so you better start thrusting. Bam! Oh, don't tip, don't tip. Nice. Lowlands it is. Perfect landing, just as planned. Ooh, I think I didn't take the signs from the other thing. Ooh, we're flying. Yeah, Slabovsky, we're flying. So let us get this guy here, take the data, and take this data. Perfect. Alright, so atmospheric pressure scan is boring. Material study is... While the material samples were processed, you began to turn your thoughts to how much Minmus looks like a mint desert and have discovered that you are now hungry. I think we already had this before, but never mind. Even the goose seems to want a taste of the minty surface. Temperature reads minty fresh. You make an addendum requesting that all future thermometers use numbers instead of wisecracks. Sweet. Okay, so let's do an EVA again, doing some weird stunts. Bam! Oh man! Oh no, this is not good. Ooh. Oh no, I fell on this thing. Oh, it doesn't want to react. Oh man, he's unconscious. Oh, very beautiful. Yeah, we don't make mistakes. Only happy accidents. You look up at the highlands and wonder out loud whether you could jump over them. Mission control advises you not to try. Yeah, you probably could try. Do that, right? That's something that you can totally pull off. Collect the data. Restore. We're always using this one canister. I should use the other canister on our next approach. Alright, so let's fly. Collect the data from here and restore this guy. Take the data from here. Take the data from here. Board. Oh yeah, one more thing. Crew hatch, EVA. Yeah, EVA report. While flying, you are craving for mint ice cream now. All right. Yes. Haha, man, I love this. This low gravity makes the jetpack so fun. All right, let us get the crew report as well. I mean everything from this pod. Take the data. Store. Alright, never mind. Crew report. Oh, nice. You wonder why you are still sitting in your capsule while there's so much fun to have outside. I know, right? So much fun. Alright, let's get down here. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Take data. Store data. We're doing this so because there's always this crew report in the capsule, we're removing the crew capsule report so we can do another capsule report. Alright, so this was fine. So lowlands are also now off our list. Next up, maybe highlands or poles, whatever comes up first. Let's go. Still going north. Shadow. Oh. Gah! That was a bit of a more hefty landing this time around. 7 meters per second, something still that the legs can withstand apparently. So at the poles, the sun is much lower. Oh yeah. Atmospheric pressure scan. Lame. You secretly wish the temperature were hot enough to cause you sweat. Okay, we already had this. The goose seems to be doing an impersonation of a snow globe. Well, it looks no different from here than it did from far away. That's a bit disappointing, but it's still fun. While the material samples were processed, you began to run. Okay, yeah, this is already something we already had. And then we're gonna do an EV8 report because we are so bows. Oh man, look at that jump! That was amazing. You feel the planet spinning beneath you. Suddenly you feel a little greener on the gills. Collecting this data, remove the data. Oh, we wanted to use this other one. I guess I don't have any choice here because the system automatically collects the data. Oh, let me get this first. Collect the data. Yes. Restore. Cool. Take this data and take this data. Take all of the data and board. Cool. So I'm gonna do one more EVA to see if I can, if in flight, if this changes anything, if I fly. Yeah, I'm flying now. Okay. Ah! Ugh. Man, I have to get the hang of this jetpack. Okay, cool. Cool, yeah, I got this experiment as well. Sweet. Okay, so we need to plan more excursions now. We are now at the poles, and I think we need to get to what is now the shadowy side of Minmus. Oh yeah. So the problem is like from here out everything is south, I guess. So it's kind of difficult to figure out where we need to go. There would be so we need to just basically go away from the sun right now. Maybe like so. The sun needs to be all right. We're going to be landing in total darkness, and then we're going to wait until it's day. We're going to land in this big flat area, which is called, surprisingly, Great Flats. Cool. Great Flats. Let's do this! So yeah, where's the sun? Like old school navigation here. Alright. Getting up there. Oops. This seems like the right direction to go. No, it's not. Let us just do an experiment. mean, it's cool and everything, but I'm gonna continue to the equatorial. I wanted to press M, I pressed space, I staged. Well, I guess we're not landing anymore. Oh no! Oh man, we're not supposed to stage anymore. No stages. If we stage, we're gonna die. Cool. Alright, so this already tells us that we have to go now. We have to go, guys. Alright, let me figure out a way to get into orbit from here. Should we go in a polar orbit? Yeah, let's go in a polar orbit. Oh man, this is awkward. I pressed the wrong button. Well, we need to do another. I wanted. I mean, it's not too bad because if I return, we still don't. We can't do surface samples. So eventually, we're gonna do like a bigger Minmus expedition where we're gonna do surface samples as well. I think this preliminary expedition here will help us a lot. Man, is there a way to just turn off staging? I would love to, like so no accident. Staging accidents happen. Cool. So now I'm gonna disable the thrust limiter, and we are going to do an orbit burn, bring up the periapsis up to, well, higher, and then see what's up. Periapsis is already super high. Yeah, we already are in orbit. It's so easy to get in orbit. Cool. And now we're gonna try to return. Man, the debris, my extra tanks are still flying there. Cool. Yeah, so let's see how we can do like a maneuver or something and just return. Okay, I have a problem here in that I don't have any solar panels on this core stage. So this is a bit awkward. This is so awkward. So I will have to actually burn this engines to turn me around. But it's okay, we can manage, come on, guys. I didn't want to do this. Wasting a bit of a delta V here, but whatever. Cool. Let us. Oh man, I don't have any SAS. Why isn't? I wonder why this is not generating any electricity. This should generate electricity, but it's not doing this. Well, we have to do this manually then. Getting some weird encounters with the moon. Oh, what? Something changed. What? I don't, what? I'm getting back to Minmus? Oh, Minmus will, because I'm slowing down, and now Minmus will actually overtake me. Oh no! So I think I will actually I will get a flyby probably from Minmus, basically, like a. This is so hilarious. All right, are we done with this hilarious stuff? Periapsis height is still 1,000 kilometers, and what are our delta V's? 900. Alright, got this. Let us wait for the rotation to turn around. to something that we can deal with. This is just a hilarious mission. Okay, lessons learned. Next time around we're gonna put some more put some more fuel in the periapsis. Alright, got this. And like so. I think this will be fine. I mean, this will be one hell of a re-entering. Let me check what our trajectory thing says. Display trajectory. Yeah. We're gonna land totally. We're gonna land at this height. All right. Getting some science alerts here, but that doesn't concern us a lot right now. Wow, already 3,000 kilometers per second. 3,000 meters per second. 3,000 kilometers would be pretty fast. All right, let me burn a little bit here to adjust myself retrograde. This is weird. Why it's not generating any electricity? This is so weird. I'm amazed by this. Oh, I guess no, wait a minute. I guess I don't have batteries, but I do have a little bit of batteries. This is so weird. No SAS. All right, we see a construction issue here that we're gonna address in further iterations of all of this. I have to watch out not to make my trajectory too steep, my re-entry trajectory too steep. That seems fine. Whoops! Again with this pressing wrong buttons, man. Alright, we are re-entering. Let us get rid of this ballast. Staging. Observe the materials bay one last time. Keep the data. Goodbye, supply module. Now comes the really tricky part. Let's see if our Kerbal survives this. 3,100. That's the fastest re-entry you had in this game so far. I think this thermometer might not survive this. Okay, let's take the temperature. How hot are we right now? Cool. Keep this data. And let's take the barometer. Cool. Ruby Kerman, survive. Please survive. You have so much to look forward in your future. Come on, Ruby. And you brought so many beautiful sciences. We're slowing down pretty significantly, around 5 Gs out at this point. So I feel like this looks good. We might live. Cool. Down to 1,000 meters per second. Down to 4 Gs or so. Yes, heating slowing down. Ah, yes. And splashdown, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Ruby. The most successful science mission that we had so far. Let me see if we can even get like some pressure data. Yes, we can, and we will. And then maybe even some temperature data. Well, we can, but it doesn't really help us. All right, Ruby, this was really great. Let's recover and see all the goodness that comes out of this mission. And I think we're gonna get some really great stuff this time around. What? 1,675 science. We got 1,610 science from this one little excursion. This is insane. We can like unlock everything. Our funds are also way up. Oh man, we can do so much stuff now. And Ruby has gained 7 experience points. He's up to level 2 now. Holy crap. That's the thing that amazes me the most. So what does... Oh, that's Melok. Oh, he's an engineer. So what does Ruby have? He has additional science can boost the value. Alright, he just... I guess that's the only thing I can do. He can boost the value of experiments. But he boosts us now even more. Because he's level 2. The first level 2 carbon we have so far. Sweet! And look about the amount of science we can do. And because we have all the money, we could probably upgrade our research and development. And you know what? I think I'm gonna do this. Because we can collect the surface samples from now on. Resource transfer available. What does... Oh, we cannot do resource transfer? Oh. That's interesting. Cool. Alright, so look, now everything up to 500 is unlocked. So basically the next 2 categories are completely unlocked. And we can actually get most of this stuff. So I'm guessing like on the next episode we're going to try to unlock a lot of the science. And we're going to do this some of the next missions that we prepared. You know, I want to be doing stuff on Minmus. So I'm going to accept this. This will expire in... Oh... No, it will have a duration of 12 years, so we have a lot of time to do this. Alright guys, so these are the missions for the next time around. I hope you will join us next time around. Another successful mission here. I think next time we're going to go to the moon, we're going to rescue the scrubber that's hanging around the moon, we're going to land on the moon and plant a flag there and actually get our first science from the moon, because we haven't done that yet, and I think we need to do this soon. And we can take for the first time a surface sample. So we're going to continue with some moon operations. So see you next time. Always use a parachute, never time accelerate. Fly safe!